viewers, welcome to the brand new episode of your favorite show, Good Life. Here we are once again to represent you with several other things in your life that surround you that makes your life better and more lively, enthusiastic and amazing. So here we are up again with the fashion segment, the home segment and as well as the food segment. All these three are up with something really new and trendy which you may enjoy today. So let's take a look. Hey viewers, welcome to Good Life. Here we are in the fashion segment and guess where we are today, and we're going to showcase you something really ethnic in a boutique called Neelambari. It's at Karwandra Junction in the DD Milestone complex. Alright, Neelambari Boutique's collections are over here and they are ready for you. As you could see, there's a very interesting collection. The collection is like, the color is first of all very bright and is a lovely mild color combination of blue and white, a dark blue and white with a yoke part having some bright color combinations of red, cream and of course blue and white included in that with a background of red color. If you could observe, there is a pure cotton material. Well, fashion means always something which we have to of course focus on how the trend is moving and as well as our comfortability. Fashion is all not only about what others are wearing, I should also wear that, or copying something. Fashion is what suits you the best and how you carry that the best in yourself. Well, let me just tell you, even if it's a kurta, people consider only the western wear as more fashionable and a moderate one, but let me tell you, it's not like that. Even ethnic wear, if you wear it, some girls look really pretty in ethnic wear and they have their own way of carrying themselves, which is of course another way of fashion. So here it's a pure cotton material which is of course on a very comfort basis. You can wear it on any climate, rainy season, especially when the summer season is now at the when you go out for a shopping, especially at the noon time and all, you don't have to wear over you don't have to worry about the dress which you are wearing or anything if you wear a cloth like this or a piece like cotton. So here we have Neelambari Boutique's cotton collection, and let me just tell you about the print. The yoke part is having a kalamkari print. Kalamkari prints are normally very, popular and they are normally being used in today's trends and kurtas and churidars and all the kalamkari print. And especially if you could notice the body is covered with a vegetable dye and also a block printing also. The hands are of course having a border of the kalamkari print which is there in the yoke part. But let me just turn back and show you. If you could observe, there is a plain back border which is very simple but yet stylish and really elegant. Well, let me just tell you something really highlighting about this kurta is the pleat in between. If you could notice, if you could observe this, normally kurtas are just simple and plain with just a yoke part having a different color from the body or maybe in a contrast color or maybe some other exclusive print they will be providing. But in the body it will be really simple. But here the body has been provided with a pleat, and the pleat is actually the real highlight or the beauty of the dress. The real elegance of the dress lies in the pleat. So probably you can wear it with a jeans or a leggings. The leggings could be either white in color or maybe maroon or anyone which you could support with this. So it can be worn as a churidar or a kurta with a jeans also. So this was my exclusive collection from Neelambari. We have yet to showcase you more and more, so just wait. Alright, so we are back into the very next and exclusive collection from Neelambari. Well, this is just a normal top for all. But let me just tell you, even if it's a normal top or normal dress as you see, the materials that are being used today in all kinds of dresses are really, the ones which actually the customer demands, and they are really comfortable when you wear it also. They are really exclusive materials brought from outside Kerala. Especially if you could notice, this is a cloth piece, is really plain, but the upper portion or maybe the coat, the blazing is actually done, and the entire cloth is actually done with a piece called ikat. Ikat is actually a material woven from Andhra and Orissa, and they have been brought till here, and that's how the designers over here design these kind of clothes. If you could observe the blazing is also nowhere different. It's again the ikat material but a printed one. Here a grey and a black color has been supported as a cloth, but probably you could wear it or spot it with a jeans or maybe like a skirt. Anything can go with it provided the way you carry yourself is the best. So this is what it is from Neelambari. We have an ikat collection also. This is actually very exclusive material, a rare one which we hardly find in boutiques in Kerala because this is brought from outside. So we have its own comfortability in wearing. It's equal to cotton material. As soon as if you touch it, it's really soft and mild, probably best in summer climate. So if you want to go out for a shopping or something, or next door, or maybe next door neighbor, or nearby shop, or anything in your office, anywhere if you want, you could spot it with this. This is the best in casuals from Neelambari. Okay, so from Neelambari we have something different today. Well, there is a dress which can be either worn as a kurta, or maybe you can wear it as a dress itself. Because why? It's because of the flares at the end. If you could observe the flares at the end, they are in a fish cut flares, and the material is absolutely pure cotton. Pure cotton material with a kalamkari in the edge, kalamkari print in the edge. Kalamkari is actually a painting specially found in Andhra Pradesh. Well, let me just tell you, they almost take up a month to create this kind of a painting, and it requires a lot of process and a lot of effort. They use buffalo milk, dyeing materials, I don't know what all, but they use a lot of process to create this kind of a material. And yes, it looks really pretty and really traditional also. You have that on the edge. Well, let me just tell you about the material. It's a block printing and it's pure cotton. Pure cotton in the sense you can wear it in any climate. It's really soft and mild to touch, and if it's soft and mild to touch, you could guess it out how it would be when you wear it. It's really soft. Especially the highlight of the cloth is about the flares at the end. The flares at the end is like, you know, there is stitching in every middle, and these are clothes taken separately and stitched so that you get these kind of a flares at an end. And the flares at the end are really equal and uniform so that you can wear it as even a frock or a smart casual, or maybe if you walk around in Cochin or somewhere, you can even support it with leggings if you are not comfortable. But this is normally worn as a dress, and it's a dress like that. The highlight of this dress is especially the fish cut flare at the end, which have been stitched in between, taken separate materials, and they have been stitched over here, which is hardly noticeable. But if you could notice the flares, it's really beautiful. This is how a larger size of it. You can even shape it or alter it according to your size. If you like to wear it as a frock, you can wear it, so you don't have to alter it much if you would like to wear it as a frock also. So this was one very beautiful collection which we showcased to you in Neelambari today, and all those kurtas were really traditional and using the kalamkari print. Well, there are lots more to explore over here in the fashion segment, but not now. So let's move on to the very interesting segment of home, and let's tell you how to decorate and design your homes in the best manner and the best way you prefer. So let's watch out for that. Hey viewers, we are back to the home decor segment today in Good Life. So today we are going to showcase you something very different, elegant and as well as stylish. We are at Artisans Guild Panambali Nagar, which is actually a homely place where we could show a number of flower vases, photo frames, lots of home accessories which are made of alloys, brasses, copper, zinc, and several other rich materials to enhance your home and also to make it more inspiring as well as stylish. It's always said, move according to the current style, right? So as the current flows, we are also supposed to move accordingly. And hence we still maintain our tradition and our culture by using the antique materials and decorating our house. Artisans Guild is one such place which is a home for several antique materials like photo frames and alloys and several things made of brass in golden color, number of flower vases and several other show pieces, like for example if you could see certain shelves which are decorated, key holders, vases, everything. Artisans Guild is one such place like that. So here let's showcase to you out of those 100 materials a few of them so that you could get a rough sketch of how your home could be decorated. Let it be your living room, let it be your drawing room or any place. Everything has its own importance and priorities. So you would like to decorate it. If it's a kitchen, you would love to decorate it with plants and make it more eco-friendly. So if your home is also eco-friendly, it directly reflects you and your mood and the people who comes in. Anyways, let's get back over here. The Artisans Guild is gonna showcase you a lot of photo frames if you could observe. If you observe each photo frame, this has something unique. If you could observe the 3 photo frames over here, one is made of wood. All 3 are in fact made of wood but with several other designs and imprints on them. If you could observe the first one, this is again a wooden photo frame and it has a wooden imprint with a cream and several other colors painted on it. Wooden photo frames are supposed to be one of those traditional way of maintaining photos. So here is one photo frame, and you could see the next two photo frames also, which is of a different color. Again, it's a wooden photo frame, but it has several different design. And also the next one, if you could observe, is a rainbow colored one, which is a mixture of several colors, dark colors in fact, pink, blue, white, yellow, royal blue, violet, etc. All the colors mixed together. So it's seeming to be like so natural, lively, and also gives another and a unique, rare style. So this is how photo frames and Artisans Guild could be. So you could design the way you want the photo frames and capture those moments and put it up on your wall, so that whenever you look at it, you feel like going back and get nostalgia. Wow, it's really amazing. Anyway, something exciting I have to show over you here is the photo frames now. Photo frames, and as well as the showpieces, the shelves, the key holders, and a beautiful clock. If you could observe the shelves over here, it has been decorated with a few tortoises which are actually made of brass. If I could take one tortoise, see, it's a brass material, and it's colored in the middle with a blue color, and you have several other tortoises also with different sizes, which is colored with a pink color, and you have even a golden antique color also with that. If you could observe the tortoises, this is actually an antique material. These are all curios, and yes, if you could observe the designs that have been imprinted on this, it's like amazing. The antique materials, which is so traditional, and yeah, it gives you another look also to your shelves. Normally people have a tendency of keeping all the modern materials and the real trendy things on your home shelves. Yup, it's good that your home is packed with the latest materials, but always antique things are welcomed, and they have its own reflections and beauty in it. So why not try for these brass items which are there in Artisans Guild? Well, now you have a pen holder. Well, we normally use pen holders which are made up of plastics. And why do we use that? Mostly because it's cheap and available anywhere, and those are, let me tell you, to be frank, they are Chinese items. So it won't last long, but brass materials, they last long, and they have been used for a very long time. So it has its own retaining capacity, and also you have brazos, which actually, you know, if you can polish the brass and maintain it pure and also fresh, which makes it look very new also. So this is actually a pen holder where you can hold a number of pens, or probably you could keep it near you by your phone or your directory, so that you can pen down anything and everything you want. Well, that was one. This is the shelf. It's accompanied by two drawers also. So important things, papers, sheets, or anything if you want, you can accompany them. And these are key openers. Let me just tell you, the key openers are again so antique and designed beautifully with beautiful designs imprinted on that. All these curious materials are made of brass. They are mainly using brass golden color, and if you want, you could have different colors also imprinted on them. And these are all different varieties of key holders with different animal prints. Like for example, you have a horse, then you have an elephant, and if you could observe, then it's a deer. And yes, lots of key holders with different sizes. So this is a home to several other key and a shelf. You can have number of things. Well, that was just a shelf. Now moving on to the next. Here you don't have any key holders, but it's just a normal shelf which is attached to the wall. It's how the shelf is actually made of pure wood, and yes, this is actually again brass elephants of different sizes, really small one, tiny elephants. Good to see, good to watch. Well, it could be set as something at your living room also, where you can use it as a very decorative item. Instead of elephants, you could keep flower vases, or maybe according to your decorative or your artistic design or the way you think, you could decorate whatever you want according to this shelf. Well, this was all a few curious items which you could show as home accessories in Artisans Guild. So this was one section in Good Life which we would like to showcase from Artisans Guild. Hope you all enjoyed, and also you got to know the way it has been decorated, the shells which have been made, and how different materials are being made of brass items, the beautiful designs imprinted on them. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this section. Hey guys, so we are moving on to the very interesting segment today in Good Life. We are again in French Toast, and we have Shruti over here to demonstrate about the varieties of bread displayed over here, right? To showcase the different varieties of bread. Alright, it's time now to get serious and we start baking, right?
Yeah.
So we are moving on to the bread section today, and we have a few dishes also aside. Maybe to taste along with us. So anyways, let's start, Shruti. Whatever, if it's a food item and if it's made properly with certain healthy dishes and the combination is perfect, it means it's a yummy dish. So anything food is attractive for anyone, right?
Yeah.
So Shruti, once again welcoming you. Let's introduce with the bread.
This is the multi-grain bread.
Okay.
So this uses 7 kinds of grains.
7 kinds of grains.
Yes.
All right.
So,
could you please name them?
I can't name all the 7, but I can.
No, but probably a few of them.
Yeah. So there's oats in it.
Oats.
Then there's rye.
Rye.
Then there's obviously wheat, and then there's bran.
Ragi.
There's no ragi. There's bran. No. There's bran and few others. So yeah.
You have almost 7 grains in
Yes.
it. All right. So you have 7 grains in it, out of which she named a few. So there's a multi-grain bread.
Yes.
You get, what is the purpose of having the multi-grain bread is you get the vitamins, the minerals, the nutritious benefits of all the 7 grains in this.
Yeah.
Next, moving on to this, I know it's an olive bread, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Olive and bread earlier were used to be one of the staple food of Greeks, like for rice and wheat for Indians. So this is one of those staple food. And here we have lots of olives. Olives are supposed to be really healthy and low in calories. We have different types of olives and olive oil, especially used for lots of cooking purposes.
Yeah. And
So
there are 2 types of olives in it. There's
2 types of olives.
Yes. There's the black olive and there's the green olive.
Green olive, black and green olive, both mixed together. So let's have both of them tasted together.
Sure.
Multi-grain and as well as the olive bread.
We'll taste it with some balsamic vinegar and with extra
It's
virgin olive oil.
vinegar and then extra virgin oil, right?
Yeah, virgin olive oil. And this is the tomato and chili jam which we make over here.
Okay. Alright, so we have certain side dishes prepared by Shruti so that we can taste it along with the bread. Alright, so let's move into that.
Yeah. Take a slice.
It's actually a wonderful combo with this light savory and the olive bread. It's actually making a super combo because olive and bread itself is a perfect thing. And when I ate this, I could think of an additional side dish with a heavy curry or a heavy dish, or what do you say?
You could have it with pasta, in fact. That would be the, with pasta, or you could even toast and have it with garlic butter.
Garlic butter, wow.
Yeah.
That will again be a good combination because olive and garlic with the 2 different extreme flavors. Alright, so this was 2 of them. Now we have rest 2 again. So this is a chocolate chip sweet bread, and what about this?
This is baguette. It's the
Baguette.
French loaf, basically.
It's a French loaf, alright. So this you normally have it for the dinner meal.
Yes, I mean if you go to France, they will have it for dinner, lunch, breakfast, for everything.
For
it's
everything,
like
it's bread.
our regular bread. We have slices of bread, but there what they have is
It's
baguette.
a loaf like.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what they have is baguette.
So anyways, let's go on to tasting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this you just have to pull it apart. So you take the bread.
Oh, this is just like a cake.
So you pull it apart. And of course all our breads are handmade. Reason why the shapes are different.
So if you could notice, these are the chocolate chips that you
Yeah.
have been over here. Anyways, this is in my hand. It's quite tempting also. So
Yeah,
why not have
please.
it?
Yeah.
Yes. So Shruti, this is again 50-50 for us.
Okay.
This is exactly like a pastry. A chocolate pastry, I suppose. Maybe because of the chocolate chips and with a side dish of honey, it makes even more sweeter and it tastes like a cake. Maybe because of that. How
Yeah.
do you find it?
According to me, this is more towards like a tea cake than a pastry. And since it's a sweet bread, that's why you get the sweetness. But obviously, it's not as rich as a cake.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But the chocolate chips are really
Kids love
rich
this
and-
bread. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's chocolate, right? So
Ah.
normally kids love sweets. So
Yeah.
normally anything sweet is lovable for kids.
Yeah.
Especially when it's honey.
Ah.
All right, now we are moving on to the French loaf, the big loaf. So I was wondering like how we are gonna cut it in half.
Either we can cut it, or like the French do, we can just tear it.
Yeah.
And this time I can do the 50-50.
50-50 thing as
So-
Shruti is doing this time. Yes,
If you
exactly.
have it, you will notice that the crust will always be obviously crusty, and inside will be soft. So it will be hard on top, and inside
and
it
it'll
will
be softer.
Soft.
So hard and softer will
Yeah,
make
that's-
crispy taste plus the soft thing
Yes.
sticking into your
Yes.
mouth. It's a combo.
Yes.
So what are you gonna have it with the chili jam or the savior or is it with the honey?
I will have it with the chili jam, and maybe you can have it with the
savior.
balsamic
Yes,
vinegar.
balsamic vinegar. The French loaf doesn't have much flavor, but still, with the balsamic vinegar, it's giving us a very good taste, and also the above layer, the top layer, since it's crusty, it's crispy, it seems to be really fresh also.
Yeah.
So guys, here we come to the end of today's episode here in Good Life. We have seen what all the varieties of bread are available here in French toast. So come here, grab the best, have delicious, live delicious, enjoy your life here. Comes the end. We'll be back with more interesting and entertaining episodes of Good Life. Same time, same channel. But for now, this is Blessy Korean signing off. Bye-bye. Take care.